Wow. Payments giant Mastercard just made a major announcement regarding cryptocurrency. This happened at Consensus 2023, a crypto conference in Austin, Texas. It just happened. And thus far, most people don't realize how big this is. Mastercard launches crypto credential service for cross-border transfers. And for perspective on just how big Mastercard is, Mastercard processed over $2 trillion in money in 2021, over 3,585 transactions per second in 2020. And with most of these transactions happening in the US, this has major implications if you hold cryptocurrency. Here's Mastercard's head of crypto making the announcement at Consensus.
Mastercard is an expert in building these financial networks. How does that come over to crypto?
Yeah, look, I think that there is, if you look at crypto, our view of it, I know there are multiple views here and it is a big tent. Our view of this is that crypto as an investment use case is continued to going to stay. We don't have personal opinion on whether people should invest or not invest, and this is their choice. When they exercise the choice, that they need to be able to do it safe and simple. But what I'm really excited about is the underlying potential of the technology, right? If I were to just take the usual comparison, if you will, of comparing with internet was about connecting people to send data. It became a public utility. A lot of businesses got built. We think the public blockchain networks and the underlying technology can become a utility for storing and moving value. And not just the crypto value, but also the regulated money as well. And that potential is not fully realized today, and we believe in it. We are starting to work on a number of products, and today we are announcing Mastercard Crypto Credential, which is a key building block towards achieving that vision. I truly believe that it kind of, once you have the right building blocks necessary for safety, simplicity, you can really actually have more businesses built on that.
And to be clear, this crypto credential service is not a new blockchain. It's not a new coin, meaning it's not here to compete with the Bitcoins, the Cardanos, the Ethereums, etc. The goal with this is to establish a set of standards and infrastructure to work with the public blockchains. Mastercard said that the payment processing company is bringing out a service designed to ensure transactions between users' wallets are verifiable and compliant, beginning with transfers of digital assets between countries, meaning a set of standards for cross-border payments initially. In this first cross-border use case, the Mastercard Crypto Credential Service announced Friday that this allows wallets to be identified in transactions that are compliant with requirements such as the Financial Action Task Force FAFTA's travel rule, meaning that this is going to make it easier for these more traditional players to feel comfortable coming in a direct quote, if two people want to transfer value from one country to another, the level of compliance and verification needed is complex. So how do you identify those wallets? And how do you exchange enough information about the other party? This is where this new service from Mastercard comes in. And specifically, what technology are they using? Well, Mastercard Crypto Credential, a set of common standards for attestation of interactions, uses technology from CipherTrace, the well-known blockchain analytics platform Mastercard agreed to acquire in late 2021. And let me offer you some perspective, because I can feel some people screaming, yes, this is mass adoption, while other people screaming, no, we don't need you, Mastercard, tracking us. And I would say both, in many senses, are true, meaning, yes, if you want mass adoption from these heavy hitters, this is what that looks like. But just understand, this new Mastercard rollout takes away 100% of user privacy and anonymity, which these more traditional companies actually want to feel comfortable using public blockchains, like a Solana, like a Bitcoin, Ethereum. Here's another clip of Mastercard's head of crypto from earlier that morning speaking about the partners that they're already working with, be it wallet providers or actual public blockchains.
Can you disclose some of those partners on this project called Mastercard Crypto Credential?
Yeah, we have a number of wallet partners, Uphold, Ethereum, Bit2Me, Mercado Bitcoin, and we also have, what is interesting about this is that all of this gets built in some public blockchain. We see a number of the public blockchain networks joining us in this announcement as well. That includes Polygon, Solana networks, Aptos, AVAX, and so forth. So this is just a starting point. We think each of those blockchains will bring a set of developers into this who uses this framework, where we can all build solutions that are verifiable, trustable, safe, and simple to use. And ultimately, that's how we scale this ecosystem.
Use this as a signal that cryptocurrency is not going away, it's only growing bigger. Because there's nobody more in bed with the government and more in bed with the financial regulators of the world than Mastercard. And they're using this bear market to build and take out positions. Be sure to click subscribe for daily updates keeping you informed about crypto. And while today, this crypto credential service is focusing more on cross-border payments, the use cases Mastercard sees for something like this go so much deeper.
Now, Mastercard Crypto Credential, which is going to be revealed here at Consensus, has the ability to unlock different use cases, including those involving crypto wallet transactions, I understand. Can you take us through that use case and others that this potentially brings about?
Absolutely. There are a number of use cases, right? I'll give an example of our own Artist Accelerator that we launched a couple of weeks ago. That is about providing an NFT to a consumer, a music pass to a consumer that unlocks a really exclusive experience. The level of verification and standard that you need to do that is different from the level of verification you need to do to a wallet holder before you issue a card. And that yet is completely different from what kind of verification you need to do to enable a cross-border remittance transaction. So the levels of verification vary, and we bring different partners and standards to enable these use cases. These are just the sample use cases that we're starting with. Ultimately, if you want to have scalable, trusted applications to be built on public blockchains, we think this is a key building block before you can take that step.
So what he just said is that in the traditional financial system's eye, different use cases should have different standards. There's a difference between doing remittance, cross-border transfers, and then interacting with NFTs. And again, I really want to drive this home. In a bear market, when all the mainstream media is telling you to be scared, you're stupid for making an investment in crypto. In a bear market, prices are going down. Smart money is taking out their positions in the bear to be ready for the next bull.
Now, obviously, right now we're in a bear market and crypto prices are depressed, consumer confidence is down. Crypto took a beating this past year. There's no doubt about that. And yet, Mastercard is investing heavily in the space. Is that part of Mastercard's strategy? Are you trying to build now to get ready for the next bull run, perhaps?
So there are two sides to crypto, meaning that there is an investment. People buy and hold crypto, and people make that choice. And
so he said some of this already about this is not Mastercard telling you to invest. This is just saying Mastercard understands this technology isn't going away. We've heard some of this. Stick with the whole thing, though.
If they want to do that, we have no recommendation on whether they do one thing or the other. But what I'm really excited about is that the underlying technology and the power of that technology to help build a new set of financial applications on top of the underlying technology. That's what we're focused on. If the consumer wants to buy crypto or sell crypto, we want to provide safe way for people to use through Mastercard cards. So we do that. We have on-ramp services to go from fiat to crypto and for them to use Mastercard cards to spend. We don't move crypto in that process, but we make it very safe and easy for people to do.
And the final thing I'll say on this, and probably the most important aspect, most people forget that back in October 2022, Mastercard implemented CryptoSource as well as Mastercard Crypto Secure to bring trading and custody capabilities to banks.
Now, even though we're in this downturn, you made many recent announcements, including 2 in October. One of those was called CryptoSource, and it's aimed at making things smoother between banks and crypto investors. And the other is called Crypto Secure, with the goal of making it easier and safer to buy crypto. So can you take us through those, and how is it going so far?
Yeah, no, so CryptoSource is really, again, about today we have centralized exchanges that are providing buy, sell, hold crypto, but we see traditional financial institutions also interested in participating in this use case, especially outside US. So that's why we made a CryptoSource product available. And the Crypto Secure is really about helping financial institutions understand the other side of the players, the crypto players that they're dealing with, so that they can make transaction decisions using the risk scores that we provide. Ultimately, once you understand the space more, you can trust the space more. Once you are able to know what is a risky transaction versus not so risky transaction, you engage more. Ultimately, this kind of visibility and services provide the trust that is needed for more players to participate in this network.
This channel brings you daily updates, keeping you informed about crypto. Like always, see you tomorrow.